on Beverly Hills, on top, looking over, looking down, like Grant Cardone's house maybe, And I said, well, you know what? Everybody kept talking about social, about our digital space. So I checked it out, and what I realized, we had a beautiful mansion in Beverly Hills in the real world, but in the social world, we had a digital shack. Talk about the wind getting knocked out of your sails. I mean, I couldn't believe that we had worked so hard to achieve so much in one area, and we're so ignorant to have ignored another. And we had the same problems as most people did, as I found out. I mean, we had outdated posts. I mean, we had no posts. I mean, we had Twitter, we had Facebook, we had, we had everything that we talked about, the Yelps, but nobody was using it. We had negative, there was no positive content, because we know the unhappy customers are definitely going to tell you how they feel, but the happy ones, unless you're asking them, they're not going to. So we had no positive content, we had all negative content. There was no response because nobody was looking at it. I mean, it was my fault, I had just started to look at it. We had no consistent social media strategy, and that key word, we had lack of content. I hear content, and as I started to educate myself, I realized that we had to change our approach. We were spending millions of dollars a year branding Rick Case, coming up with these beautiful ads, TV, radio, print, these beautiful ads, and then these consumers would look at those ads, and then they go to their computer, and they type in Rick Case Honda. They type in Rick Case Honda, and my competitor would show up. And I was thinking, oh my God, what's going on here? Is that legal? I'm calling our attorney. They can't do that. They type Rick Case Honda, that's us. It was completely and totally unacceptable, and we knew we had to develop an effective social media strategy to change it. I mean, we couldn't tolerate what was happening to us after the years and hard work of effort. I mean, we achieved President's Award 4 years in a row. Our team was so proud of that achievement. That was like our crowning jewel, only to go online and find out that no one even knew about it, that no one knew what a President's Award was, that no one knew who Rick Case was. If they wanted to go to Rick Case, they might get sent to Chevy, not even another Honda store. So like on our brick and mortar side, we used the SWOT method, which we wanted to work on our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and growths. And we had a lot of strengths. We had a large database, over 100,000 customers in our database. We had a great reputation. I mean, Rick Case has been doing business for over 50 years. Our motto is we treat our customers like they're your best friends. We've raised millions and millions of dollars for many charities, and truly Mr. and Mrs. Case are philanthropists, and they do everything to do right by the community. We sponsor the Little League teams. We do all these great things. But it didn't matter because no one knew about it. We had a beautiful facility where we have over 1,000 customers come in daily. I mean, some people, I was talking to some of the dealers, and, they're trying to drive traffic. I'm trying to control traffic. I mean, just my gas station alone gets hundreds of customers every single day. And really, one of the key things was we had 400 quality employees that together always worked together towards whatever goal we achieved. We had a unique buying proposition. We had the Rick Case Rewards, 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, discounted gas, free car washes for life, so discount on all your service and parts. I mean, we had so much to offer. And the last thing that we didn't realize was such an advantage, but we quickly realized it was, we had our own in-house video production company. Whoa. Our weaknesses was, we didn't know what to do with it. We had a lack of understanding. Originally, we used to think that social media was a now-type advertisement. We thought that the way to do social media was to put a bunch of ads on the internet and people would come and buy cars. We thought it was like a digital newspaper. And that's the way we did it. That's the way we used it, and it was wrong. We had absolutely no strategy. I mean, we barely knew how to log on. It's funny because they were talking about, keeping the username and passwords. It was a mission when we tried to get started on social media. We didn't even know our usernames and passwords. I mean, it was an eye-opening experience. We had no reliable vendor partners, and we had a lack of a consistent message.